All right, let's start planting some potatoes for a June harvest, and then we can have them all summer on the grill. All right, as you can see, this one has 2 sprouts. What we're gonna do is we're going to use a really sharp knife. Don't mind the pain, it's not gonna hurt anything. It just has been coming off a while. I've already sharpened this knife, but make sure that they are really razor sharp when I cut the potatoes to make the roots so it can produce many potatoes in my pot. So I'm just gonna cut it right in half with this one. Now, if I had multiple eyes like over here or over here, I would cut it so that I would have a 1-inch piece of the sprout with the potato. And then I'm gonna leave this overnight to let that, I don't know what the correct word is. I call it a scar. So I leave this potato, here we go. Let's just do this to show you. I cut straight in half, right, for this one. And I'm gonna take that off. Now, your potato that you've cut, it's all wet, kind of looks gross, right? No big deal. I'm gonna leave this just like this overnight so that this dries up. I call it scarring over. So we're gonna leave this overnight, and then we'll put this right here in our pot in just a little bit, and I'll show you the rest of planting a potato. Hey y'all, so we're gonna plant our purple potatoes today, and I have my 3 little starts for them. This is just my extra. We're gonna just lay those there until we're ready. We're gonna add a little bit of perlite. I'll probably do more as I go, but I'm just showing you what I do for the bottom. And I'm not scientific or specific. I use about a handful of bone meal right now. I use another handful of blood meal right now. I am going to use my black cow. This is one of my favorites in my vegetables. Put that in there. I'll put about 3 good handfuls. And then I'm gonna take, no, this is azomite dust. Power Grow azomite dust. I don't really think it matters, but this is the one I ended up with. And this adds lots of minerals and stuff to your vegetables. And I just put a little sprinkle in there. You see it just kind of puffs everywhere. And then I'm gonna mix it all in. Take my dirt, mix all this up. Now, I'm gonna dig this out a little bit here. I have about, I'm gonna leave about that much dirt in the bottom of my container, okay? It's like that. And I've got 3 starts over there. Here we go. So now remember, your potatoes are part of the nightshade family. You're not going to feed the greens to any animal, and you're not going to eat them, flowers included. Not at all. They're poisonous, actually. So, being a nightshade, the more roots you have, the better your vegetables and the more your yield. So these 3 are gonna give me a bunch of potatoes in this little container here. So we're gonna put one over here, one over here, and one over here. And then I'm only gonna cover them with about, what do you see here, about, what, 3 inches of dirt? And that's it for today. That is it. Now, you're probably wondering, what the heck are you doing, Michelle? But that's okay, because what I'm doing is I'm gonna let them get a good foundation. I'm gonna water this in, and it is Nasty Surprise. There we go. Get it good and moist. And there you go. Now your nutrients will help against the hollow heart, which is, looks like you got a good potato. Cut it open after you've peeled it. And then the middle is just empty. Kind of gross. You don't want that. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna just leave it grow like that. We're gonna watch it grow. We're gonna watch it start to get some little green, little purple leaves on it. And as the little vine grows taller, that third one will pop through this soil. And once that stuff pops up, we're just gonna keep adding, you know, a couple more inches. We'll just keep adding around it and adding around it as the plant grows up. And soon enough, and I'll keep posted, I'll update you on the progress of these potatoes. And I'll show you by the time I'm done, my soil will be up here and all of my green and vines will be out there. And then, let's see, what's today? The 3rd, 4th, 3rd of April. So, about mid-June, end of June, we'll dump it out and I'll show you how many potatoes get. But that's all there is to starting your potatoes. And like I said, as the vine grows up, I'll keep you posted and show you what I do. And we'll do some potatoes together, okay? Bye, y'all. Thanks.